Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Following our first TTC Subway Line 2 station focus video on Islington, we'll be exploring Kennedy Station, one of the bigger stations on the system and the 5th busiest overall. Kennedy will soon become the first 3-line transfer station in the system, with it currently being the terminus for lines 2 and 3, and soon to be terminus for line 5. Along with the fact that the Stouffville Line GO station of the same name is located right here, there are lots of little secrets and interesting things to see at this station. Let's get started. Before we jump into the video, I'd just like to take a quick moment to talk about our Patreon page that we started recently. You can support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month for exclusive access to content and discussions, and it will help us immensely in running this channel and making new content for you guys. You can find a link to our Patreon in the description of this video, and a huge shout out to Tony Martin for being our newest patron. Now, time to get back to the regular programming. We arrive at Kennedy Station on a Line 2 train and step out onto the center platform. The walls of the platform are decorated with red and black tiles, popping against the relatively dark tunnels. At the eastern end of the platform, there is a control booth for the line, where you can find a board detailing some service information for employees and a very proud Canadian flag. Happy late birthday, Canada! Besides this, the usual affairs of a typical TTC center platform are all here, and since this is a terminus, there are also digital signs indicating the side the next train will be at. This is the lowermost level of the station as a whole, and numerous flights of stairs, escalators, and elevators are spread out all through the length of the platform for customers to head upstairs. We're actually going to take this escalator right here and head up 2 levels to check out the bus terminal first. The bus terminal, even though it's nearing the end of rush hour, it's still as busy as it comes, and rightfully so, as the station serves 10 regular, 3 express, and 3 night bus routes for a total of an impressive 16 routes. And perhaps the most interesting out of those is definitely the 86A Scarborough heading to the Toronto Zoo, with nicely customized, albeit dated, signage and decoration. This is the level where you can find your standard subway station, lottery shop, and convenience store, which unfortunately does not carry patties that taste any good, as usual. Also on this level is the first sighting of our feathery friends, and they will continue to invade our personal space as we journey through Kennedy Station. Walking around the bus terminal, you can see a lot of construction going on. Work is rapidly underway for the Eglinton crosstown, and Kennedy will eventually be transformed into the massive, nicely integrated transfer station it should be. For now, we patiently and anxiously await its completion. Taking another flight of stairs up, we arrive at the platform for Line 3, also known as Scarborough RT, the shortest and easternmost line of the TTC rapid transit system that most Torontonians have probably never used, but is surprisingly packed at this hour. The futuristic platform is marked by rows of windows at the edges of the roof and a wide open view at both ends, with the protruding boarding part of the platform very reminiscent of a roller coaster platform. A fact about the Scarborough RT you may not have known is that it was initially designed as a streetcar route, with the covered streetcar platform and the turning loops still here as proof. The loop was used when the line started with 2-car trains, but has thus been continued as the current 4-car train cannot be operated on the loop. The line is currently using the Spanish solution of unloading on the opposite side and loading on this side, basically having only one platform. It certainly does not do any good for dispatching the roller coaster comparisons. The great thing about this highest level of the station is perhaps the unparalleled view you can get of the station below, including all the construction for the Eglinton crosstown and the attached GO station that we'll visit in just a little bit. It is a pretty swell time to be standing here, basking in this daylight, watching the cute train/roller coasters drive by, and enjoying a daring performance of plank walking by our dear feathery friends. We're now going to head downstairs and finally take a look at the concourse of the station. The concourse level is primarily a long corridor along the metro platform, with the collector's booth and washrooms on the western end. Not much can be said about this quite simple concourse, besides this little construction module that commemorates the opening of the station. Let's now head over to the GO station as our final major stop to check out at Kennedy Station. We've been here before to check out the construction project, and it's remained largely unchanged since then. There is a main set of stairs that take you up here to the platform, where you can then spread out and find a spot for yourself along the platform. Most of the amenities you'd want at a GO station are already found inside of the subway station, so this station is quite bare bones, with the only notable addition being an elevator located right beside the stairs connecting to the subway station, which is unfortunately out of service right now. This is also where you can find one of the parking lots of the station, as well as the Don Montgomery's Community Center, which offers a multitude of recreational activities as well as an ice rink. We'll round out our journey by heading back down to the concourse and checking out the other exits of the station. The main entrance of the station that was at the service road here has been demolished in preparation for further upgrades and a new entrance as part of the Eglinton Crosstown project, so we're left with two other ones to explore. The first of these leads us to the passenger drop-off area, which is a round hut at the western end of the station complex. The hut is at the center of the Scarborough RT loop, and from here you can access Transway Crescent that cuts through the station complex to connect to Eglinton Avenue. The south parking lot, another commuter lot opposite of the passenger drop-off area, can be accessed with the final exit of the station. The north parking lot on the other side of the station complex has been closed to accommodate the construction, but there is an extra bit of parking closer to Eglinton Avenue at the North Service Road lot. And now here is where we will get the best view of the station, in all of its glory as an intermodal station, looking like a spaceship ready to take off. We're really looking forward to seeing this station fully fleshed out after all the construction on the Eglinton Crosstown, especially the new entrance and tracks. Alright, we've finally come to the end of our tour of Kennedy Station. Like, subscribe, and let us know what your favorite part of Kennedy Station is, and what you're most excited for in the future down in the comments below. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and consider supporting our Patreon. It really helps us out in making our videos, and you'll get behind the scenes content and discussions with us when you become a supporter. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next one.